Hey everyone! I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I am going to focus more on this workspace today than here because I want you to see everything we're about to do. We're going to make a pizza today! Woohoo! Sorry, I love pizza. So I have all sorts of stuff out here. I just want to show you quick. The pastry mat, look how big this thing is. We're not going to use it today because I'm actually just going to roll my dough right out on the pizza stone to show you how amazing it is. But this is great for cinnamon buns, dough mixtures, anything. It's got the circles to tell you how many inches, so like 12, 10, 8, 6, 4. It's got the inches at the bottom. It's got centimeters at the other end. It's got the sides as well. Both have the measurements. So a great buy for this thing. I don't have to worry about cleaning off your table. If you're dusting your table, I don't know about anyone else, but sometimes, like, I've got the big table with the leaves in it. Sometimes you get stuff stuck in the leaf and then you're like, oh, it's just so much easier. It's nice, it's non-stick, sprinkle a little bit of flour, you're good to go. It's smooth, it's silicone, it's amazing. So I wanted to show you that really quick. We're also going to be using our flexible cutting mat today. This is the large one. There is a smaller one. I do believe it's about this big, a little bit smaller this way as well. I have one, but it's actually in my camper. If you guys have an outdoor kitchen in your camper with a prep tray, trust me, use it for that. You can cut right on it, on top of the prep tray. You don't have to worry about it cutting through. As you can see, we use ours a lot. It has not gone through once. They're awesome, best bang for your buck. So keep that in mind. Like I said, if you have an outdoor kitchen in your camper or anything you cut outside of your camper, even on your picnic table, snag one of these, snag the smaller ones, big ones. They come in a pack of 3, so you'll never be without. So I'm gonna skip straight to what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna be popping up. You're gonna see all the ingredients and everything we're gonna make, and let's get this pizza rolling. Okay, so first step on our pizza, we're gonna make the dough because we all know we have to let the dough rise. I, for one, am usually a homemade pizza dough kind of girl, but why don't we give our pizza crust mix a try, right? So easy. You literally just have, it makes one 12-inch pizza. You literally just have to put a package of this, half a cup of warm water. Sorry, I'll show you better. Half a cup of warm water and 2 tablespoons of olive or vegetable oil, whatever you like. I do know they both have a little bit of a different taste, so it's totally personal preference. I have our plastic mixing bowl out to put it all in. Just a handy dandy no-name spoon. You guys can use a scraper, you can use a spoon, you can use your hands. I have gel nails. I don't usually like to stick my hands in many things without prep gloves because it gets stuck underneath and that's gross. So I don't have prep gloves with me today, so I'm just gonna use a spoon. We're gonna get mixed up. We're gonna put it in a bowl. We're gonna cover it with a towel. I'm going to place it back on my stove and let it do its thing. Then we're going to cut up our veggies. We are going to shred cheese with our brand new in September Flex Plus. So we'll touch base on that. I've tested my battery. It still says it's charging, but I know it's gonna work. So I'll show you a few things again, like I said, along the way. Let's get this dough going. So let's open up this package. Like I said, if you're not a person that likes to make homemade dough, maybe you just like to buy the old craft boxes of pizza. That's okay. There is no shame. You do what's best for you, whatever you prefer, personal preference. No one is going to bat an eye at you. So I just want to pick this. It's already got like a oregano spice in it. I can already smell the deliciousness, a nice spice mix. I'm just going to toss this. I have our warm water in our, oh my gosh, in our measure all cup. As you can see, it's nice and warm. There is a side for liquids, which is this blue one. It'll tell you anywhere, it goes up to 2 cups. So you can see I've got a half a cup in here. If you flip, so this is gonna be where you come out. It's got a little pour spout. The other side is for dry. So I'm gonna show you something once I dump this in here. Okay, you ready? So if you were doing dry or peanut butter, honey, ketchup, barbecue sauce, anything that you put into a measuring cup and then you curse because you have to scrape it out of the cup and it's annoying and you never get it all. Use this. So you just push it down to whatever desired. So I'm going to push it down to, let's say, half a cup. Okay, so we're going to pretend to put half a cup of whatever we want in there, put it in, scrape it down, and then as soon as it's in there, flip it over. It'll push it right out. All you're going to have to do is clean off this edge. There's a nice seal here, so you don't have to worry about anything getting in between here. Washing it, super easy. Push this back out. Wash both ends. Done deal. Now, if you're worried about breaking it, it can only go one way. See, I can't put it this way because of that seal. So close her up, good to go. You can get these in 3 different sizes. This is just the measure-all cup. There is a mini measure-all cup, and then there's the petite measure-all cup, which is this little guy. He does the exact same thing. He's got liquid measurements and he's got dry ingredients. So I've got in here 2 tablespoons of oil like it's asked. So you can see the 2 tablespoons. We're gonna pour him in. Super simple, you guys. Like I said, it's so easy to clean. It's not funny. We're gonna just give her a stir. Get her all mixed up in here because like I said, I've got gel nails and oh man, that would suck. It's unsanitary. I know some people don't care because it's just their family they're feeding it to, but ugh, have you ever checked what's under your fingernails? Ugh. Reminds me of grade 7 or 8 biology where we had to do the tests. It's gross. So note to self, don't do that. So we're gonna mix it all up. I'm gonna put it in sort of a ball here. It's got a nice little, not super sticky. Probably need to add a bit of flour after. Personal preference. It's not sticking to the bowl or anything too bad. I can probably pick it up right now if I floured my hands, but as you can tell, it's kind of got a little bit of a oregano-y kind of look to it. Got a bit of spice in there, so it's not gonna just be plain Jane dough. It's gonna have a nice taste to it. So I am just going to let this sit. Actually, I guess I'll just shove it into a bowl here. I'll lightly dust my hands here. I've got a little measuring cup of flour I'll show you guys later. Of course, because who doesn't have that when they're doing things like this, right? I'm just gonna put that in my hand. Form it into a ball. Still sticking a little bit, but not bad. Okay, and I'm gonna put a cover on her and I'm gonna let it sit for 5 minutes. I'm just gonna wash my hands quick, guys. Okay, we're gonna take the spoon out. We're gonna cover it up and I'm gonna put it back on the stove and we're gonna leave it for 5 minutes. That's my oven beeping because I've already got him pre-going. So when it comes to chopping, we have so many options, you guys. We have our handy dandy paring knife. These things are amazing. If you do not have one, they are so good for the amount that you pay for them. Amazing. I'm going to cut the pepper with this one. The other options we have is our manual food processor. You don't need power for this. Slide, it'll unlock. Spin, and it'll cut whatever you're cutting. We're gonna use, I'll do part of the onion in here to show you guys what it's like. Super easy to clean as well. And of course we have our handy dandy mandolin. Yes, you've noticed. You can lock it in there so you won't lose anything. You can even put your chute and your pusher into the bottom. So I'm going to use this to cut the rest of my onion because I love my mandolin. I would use this before anything. Not gonna lie, if I had to pick between the manual food processor, the food chopper, and the mandolin, mandolin 100%. This is my best friend. We're also going to use the food processor portion of, of our Flex Plus. If you guys have never seen the Flex Plus or don't remember the video that Sherry had posted before, it's amazing. It does so many things. So there's a food processor attachment. There is, I'll bring it up here, a hand mixer attachment, and there's the immersion blender. They all just pair with this guy, and your battery clips in the top. So we're gonna show you that. I'm not gonna show you these today, but I'm gonna show you the other thing. We'll do our cheese in here to show you how to chop it up. I already have my pineapple in one of my silicone prep bowls. I think there's 1, 2, and 3 cups. So this is a 2 cup. I have my mushrooms in a 1 cup. I like these because they have a lid, they can seal. I took them out of the cans. There's just canned pineapple and canned mushrooms. I don't like putting cans in the fridge. So I have them in my prep bowls. Like I said, they've got a little lid. They're stuck on there, so that if I don't use them all, I can put it in the fridge. Now, I can tell you right now, I'm only gonna put half of the mushrooms on the pizza because I don't really like mushrooms on pizza. I know, but I love pineapple on pizza. So I'll probably put more pineapple on the one side than the other. Plus, let's be honest here, I'm probably gonna eat all the pineapple when we're done anyways. So let's start with, let's do our onion maybe. Actually, no, let's do our pepper so we won't have to worry about lots of strong smells. So when it comes to the pepper, I need my cutting mat. Oops. Where did I put that sticker? We have something really cool that when you cut a pepper, so I don't know if you've ever seen the hack, but cut the top for freshness. So we have what's called a scoop loop. So if you want to cut the top and then just use the trusty dandy little scoop loop, it pinches. I did a pumpkin with this, you guys, at Halloween. 5 minutes, the entire massive pumpkin was done. So you just scoop inside, scoop all the seeds, everything, out she goes. I'm just gonna use the paring knife, so I can kind of show you how to work this. Actually, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. So paring knife comes with a little sheath, take it off. I've already washed it. I'm a firm believer in washing your veggies and fruit before you eat it because you don't know where it came from. So as you can see, there's the inside. Now I could just cut it, or we can scoop loop it. Make a bit of a mess, but that's okay. So it's got little teeth at the ends, little sharp teeth, and I'll just scoop right in. I don't want to cut too much here, but it'll just, you cut it as much as you want. So it's not working for me for some reason. Of course it's not, because I'm making a video. So I'm going to opt into my knife. But like I said, I've done it with pumpkins. It's amazing. The amount that it does so quick is just amazing. So right with my knife, I usually just chop, cut a little too close, chop the inside, chop the outer, so you're not losing too much. I know some people like to put pepper seeds on their pizza and stuff. No, I'm not that kind of person. I would rather do the seeds you buy or you can get that are already like dried out, and yeah, I know, strange. So I'm just going to go over the carrot. Give me a minute here. I'm just going to throw the seeds out and the rest of it in the garbage. You don't need to watch me do that. So there's one. I don't need much mess here. I'm going to show you guys how sharp this little thing is. Seriously amazing. And you can get them in a 3-pack. You can buy them individually. They're not super expensive, but they are one of the best knives you'll ever use. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. I'm just going to push this off here because I like a clean workspace. So this amazing knife, you guys. Okay, ready? Oh, I missed one little seed here. Look at that. Like, there's no hesitation, you guys. It's just straight through. You know, sometimes you cut stuff and all of a sudden it's like you're cutting and it doesn't, like, you know, kind of like that. Like, it doesn't actually cut through. You don't have to worry about that. There's not much pressure to put down. Don't let your kids touch this knife though, because they probably will cut their fingers off. It is very sharp for a tiny little knife. I'm going to cut up a lot of peppers, even if we don't use them all, because I like to make omelets and egg bites. So if you also like to make omelets and egg bites, let us know in the comments. They're very good. They're a great breakfast. Something easy peasy. So I'm just going to grab my other prep bowl. This is the 3-cup one. And I'm just going to chop my peppers quick clear. Seriously, like, I just watch. So amazing. Done. Like right through. Oh, that one kind of. You can watch them hop with me. Right? Like such a cool thing for such a little knife. So, just really quick because I don't want to take up too much time trying to do this. So I'm gonna pretend we cut all this because I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time cutting peppers so I can finish my pizza later. So the next thing I want to show you is cheese. Or even onion. Actually, let's do onion quick. Onion, he's washed, he's rinsed. I'm gonna cut the end off. I know some people don't like doing that. I do. He's gone. I don't like cutting onions because they make me tear up. Again, I'm just using a little paring knife, you guys. I'm gonna cut them into quarters. And I'm going to put a chunk in the manual food processor, show you guys how it's done. There's just a blade inside. This just sits on top. So I'm gonna throw even just one piece in there to show you. Okay, you ready? This is great if you don't have plugins and you like those old plug-in ones. Or maybe yours died because it's older. See, nice and cut up. The other option, like I said, is our mandolin, which is my favorite. Come on, slide off now. Of course, every time you make a video, something silly is gonna happen. So I'm gonna get this set up. I'm going to tell it. Oh, I guess I should tell it first, but I want to cut it. Actually, I want it to be cut there, cut there. Okay, usually my kid likes to do this with me, but he is downstairs with his dad. We did not have school today due to very icy roads, so. All right, I'm gonna shove my onion in here. Make sure the little things line up. And I'm just gonna chop it. Some diced, some did not, so I'm going to change my setting here. Okay. Oop. Quick and easy. No tears, because it's way easier. Cut up, so those are ready. We're going to get rid of the mandolin here. And our cheese. So we're going to use the food processor for our cheese. This is so cool, you guys. We just got this in September. Like I said, this is just a little power head. If you look, there's little holes here, which matches these, which is the release switch. Pop it on. Try to get as close as I can here. Oh, my battery is 100% charged. Awesome. So, just clicks in. I'm going to take this off for a second to show you. Of course not. So they're just going to show blue to show that it's charged. And get that ready. I'm going to show you actually the cheese knife as well. For those of you, I'm going to show you how I cut cheese and how my cheese knife cuts cheese, because I am really bad at it. Like, yeah, no, like, you don't let me cut cheese when it comes to a party. Okay, you ready? You want to see how I cut a piece of cheese? Well, actually, that's not bad. I actually cut it straight. Man, it must be on, nope. See, I'm kind of like, mine never actually turned out straight and nice. Actually, it wasn't even that bad considering, but we did come out with the cheese knife. This is so awesome, you guys. Slice, slice, perfect slices. You don't have to worry about going too fast, going too slow, having weird looking cheese, because mine always looks one end is fatter than the other. But like I said, we're also going to show you how to do. So there's prime example. I can't even cut it straight. So back to our food processor here. I'm just going to shove these chunks in there and grind them up. Just shove it in the top here. Push this down. Turn it on. There's a safety switch at the top. You definitely want to hit it or it's not going to let you go. Need to crank it up. Come on, cheese. It was just chopping earlier. There we go. So it chops up your cheese nice. It'll shred it. Mine is just, I don't know if it's because my battery maybe wasn't as charged as I thought, but it's not liking me right now, so I'm just gonna ignore it. So we have everything cut up. I'm just waiting for the dough. I don't know how much it's risen yet. A little bit. I do feel it's a little bit sticky, so I'm just gonna add just a little bit of flour in there. It's just my luck because I'm doing a video. That's okay. No one's perfect, right? You're never gonna have the perfect video. Okay, now we're nice. Now we're nice and little ball. So I'm going to get our pizza stone and we're gonna roll it right on top. So this is our pizza stone, like the actual normal size one. You can get smaller ones. I like the big massive one. This is old, as you can see. It's seen a lot of better days. This is great though. This means it's been seasoned. It seasons itself over time. You never have to do anything to it. You never have to grease it. You never have to oil it. So as you can see, you can hear it, it's dry. I haven't put anything on it and I don't plan on it. I've never, since owning it, have put anything on it, so I'm definitely not going to start today. I'm just going to flour our workspace a little bit, because we all know what happens when you put something on a workspace and there's nothing on there to, like, it's a non-stick pan, it only goes so far, you guys. Okay, so here's our dough. Roll it around a little bit. Now we have two options. We can use, we can use our baker's roller, or we can use our marble rolling pin. I have both, so I'm going to show you both. Here is our baker's roller. This is great for making pies as well. The smaller end is nice to roll up the sides. This is our marble rolling pin. It comes on a stand, or with a stand, so you don't have to worry about it hitting the table and rolling off. That would hurt the toes. So let's give this one a try. You ready? Oh, look at that, you guys. No sticking to the rolling pin. How many of you have rolling pins that all it does is just stick to the dough? I had one. I had one and I hated it. It was not a very good one anyways, but it sucked so bad. I'm starting to stick just a little bit, but I think I just need more flour. So we're actually going to switch to the other one to show you that. It's just a little bit like this guy. We had a different mix before. So this is the restyled pizza crust mix. It is a little bit different than our previous one. The previous one I do believe is in our outlet store if you'd like it. This one is just the regular one. So here's the other option. Whoop. There's one side's a bigger roller. The other side is a smaller roller. As I said before, you can see there's some like a green looking oregano look to it. That's all the spices in the pizza dough. I do believe too that the one in the outlet is dairy free, if I'm correct. They are not gluten free. They do have flour in them. Please do not think they are. The only gluten-free items we have for mixes is our brownies and our cookie dough, or chocolate chip cookies. So don't order the pizza and expect it to be gluten-free. Dairy-free, like I said, I think just the previous one is, but not this one. So I'm going to get this finished. I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch me top it, because that would be boring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the rest of this out. As you can see, like, it's nice and it's going not bad. Like, I don't mind this little roller. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but nice in the hands. You only need one hand. You don't need to have two. You can have the kids help you if you have kids, grandkids. So I'm going to go and finish this, and then I will pop on after to show you how crispy and delicious our pizza looks. Speak soon. So our pizza's now in the oven. I have just put pizza sauce on it. I sprinkled some everything but the pizza on top of the pizza sauce. I spread our meat. I put our veggies. After the veggies, I actually sprinkled some Italian onto it, just a couple teaspoons. And then I topped it with the cheese that we grated and added a little bit more everything but the pizza. So once she's done, I will jump back on. It'll just be one big long clip, don't worry. And I'll show you what it looks like and how it doesn't stick. And remember, we didn't spray it. All right, guys, our pizza is out. Like I said, I put some Italian on the top. I have some everything but the pizza underneath. And I'm going to show you flipping. Nothing, see, no stick. Like, these pans are seriously the best. I left mine a little bit extra long, so my meat on the edges are a little bit crunchy, but that's okay. So yes, 9,000 times over am I going to tell you, stoneware is the absolute best. I will let you know how it tastes in the comments. Let us know what toppings you like on your pizza. Are you team pineapple or are you team not a chance?